All right, what's up, everyone? I'm Faloki, and today we're going to be having a time. Maybe a good time, maybe a bad time. Who knows? I guess we'll see. But today we're going to be taking a look at the NFL's official channel predictions for the Seattle Seahawks. So the NFL channel has two videos out where the first video is the previews for every team, the floor, the ceilings from the actual just like NFL network, I guess, or whatever the guy is that makes the predictions. And then we have the second video, Mr. Clean, whatever his name is, telling us who we're going to beat, who we're going to lose to. We're going to be looking at the preview, maybe skipping around a little bit. I haven't watched either of these, so I don't know what is kind of going to get cut out, what's going to be copyrighted. I assume this video is going to be copyright claimed, but I don't care. I want a reason to watch this, and why not just, watch it and react to it and give my thoughts. So, without further ado, let's just get right into this. Now, first off, we've got the NFL's preview for us, and I would think the NFL would be a little bit nice because they want people to watch games. They want people to attend games to make money. So maybe the NFL will be like, hey, this team could be pretty good because you want to go and watch the game so we can make more money from tickets. I don't know. Let's just get right into it.
Seattle Seahawks 7-10 in 2021, the
Yep,
final
boss.
year of the dangerous era, so time for a new identity. Even with Wilson playing 14 games, Seattle still struggled. 16th in points per game, 20th in yards per game.
Okay, let's be completely honest here. I'm going to pause a lot probably. Us struggling late in the season, I think, is because Russell Wilson came back too early. Now, it makes sense for him. He wants to come back, try and make the playoffs so he doesn't kind of ruin that reputation that he had of constantly making the playoffs throughout his whole career. But he came back too early. He wasn't healthy. He didn't play to the fullest potential, I guess. So, saying even with Russell Wilson playing 14 games is kind of a stretch because Russell Wilson, I wouldn't say out of those 14 games he was playing at the top of his game for all 14. He was definitely still injured for a good portion of when he came back.
23rd on third down. Locke also started 3 games, 2 TDs, 2 INTs. It is caught! Touchdown, Denver! In his young career, he's had random games that make people go, oh, wait, maybe he gets it. But a lot of his games have been like, oh, no, he doesn't.
Oh my God. They are just pissing on Drew Lock right now. They're like, sometimes he's like, oh, wow, this guy might be good. And then sometimes you watch game and be, oh my God, he is so bad. But they're hating on this man right now. That's insane.
Whoever ultimately wins the job does have a nice pass-catching group to work with.
That's
It
facts.
Tyler
That's
Lockett
facts.
over 70 catches, over 1,000 yards, 8 TDs. DK Metcalf failed to crack the 1,000-yard barrier.
13
His
touchdowns,
catch
though.
rate being in the 50s was part of that.
13
The season
touchdowns.
before, when he went for 1,300 yards, he hauled in a little over 64% of the balls
12
thrown
touchdowns.
his way.
Same thing.
Still, 75 catches last year, just barely under 1,000 yards. Problem is, the Hawks' best 3 linemen from 2021, led by Dwayne Brown, not Hawks anymore. The only significant...
Top 3 offensive linemen, not Hawks anymore. Who do they think our 3 best offensive linemen are? What, is Damian Lewis not a part of that? They have, what, I assume Dewan Brown, Brandon Shell, and who's the third person that they think is one of our best linemen? I mean, we lost Dewan Brown. That's about it. Dwayne Brown. I can't remember how you say it. I mean, I don't know what they're talking about there.
First rounder Charles Cross.
Whether or not they run the ball or not, just watching him.
I'm excited for that guy. Excited for this man.
Run block. Their best corner bolted too. DJ Reed held QBs to a sub 70 rating.
That is a big loss. DJ Reed was fantastic last year, but I'm kind of excited for Kobe Bryant and Tariq Woolen. Both of those new acquisitions seem very intriguing. Sidney Jones, I mean, he had some solid showings last year. He wasn't fantastic. I think he's dealing with injuries right now in training camp, so that's kind of unfortunate. But Kobe Bryant and Tariq Woolen, from what people are talking about in training camp, they seem like they're doing quite well, especially Woolen, which is surprising because he was supposed to just be an athlete, but he's actually doing pretty well covering, supposedly, from what people say. I mean, look at Deontay Johnson's ankle right here. That does not look good. Trey Brown. I mean, we have a great young corner group that has potential. Trey Brown, we already know that man is on something. That man is so sick. He played fantastic last year. He just got hurt. Kobe Bryant, he's got a crazy name. He's a cool guy. Tariq Woolen, insane athlete, insane measurables, just everything going his way. I mean, if all three of those guys, or maybe two out of those three guys, really plays up to their max potential consistently, we'll have a very solid corner group this year.
But how do you deal with losing Bobby Wagner, especially coming off a 170 tackle season? Cody Barton may get first crack at taking a spot, but there's a reason most fans outside Seattle are going, Cody who? Good thing they still have Jordan.
Why are they so mean? Cody who? I mean, yeah, Cody Barton's not a starter. I mean, so of course no one's going to know about him. It's like, well, I don't know who the third string middle linebacker is for, what, the Bears. If you're not a fan of the Seahawks, you're probably not going to know the vast majority of their players. You're going to know, like, maybe 10, 20 of their, like, top guys, and that's it. I mean, Cody who?
Brooks, at least, he actually had more tackles.
Jordan Brooks is going to be good. He's going to carry us on defense.
Most impressive, even if he's not a Jedi yet. With the loss of Wilson for whoever takes his place, no sense in sugarcoating things. This is the kind of team.
God! What? We're losing to the Falcons and the Lions here? Okay, you can't see, but of course they made us lose to the Broncos. What? What? There is no way they have us losing to the Lions and the Falcons. You kidding me? Like, yeah, we're beating the Panthers, we're beating the Giants, we're beating the Jets, we're beating the Falcons, we're beating the Lions. Those are like winnable games. I understand saying we're going to lose every divisional game, but there's still a chance. I mean, the Seahawks play the Rams. You know, the Seahawks play the Cardinals. The Seahawks play the 49ers. We can stop them on defense. It's just, 3-14? We're losing to the Lions and the Falcons? Dude, why don't they just put a loss on the bye week if they're just going to do that? Are you kidding me? Like, yeah, maybe we lose to the Lions and Falcons, but we're missing a quarterback. We're not missing, like, every single position on the field. What do the Lions have? The Lions have nothing. The Falcons have nothing, bro. They're going to be starting Marcus Mariota. You think that's worse? Or you think that's better than what we have going on at quarterback? Like, we have running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, offensive line. We have good pass rushers that could potentially do well. Good linebackers. We got good safeties. Corners are young. Maybe they'll do bad. Maybe they'll do good. We have, like, two positions that are, like, really questionable. And they're like, yeah, they're going to lose to the Lions. They're going to lose to everyone. What is this? What, you're telling me we're not going to get a win until, like, November? Get out of here. They hate the Seahawks.
Pretty much the same. They're a 3 to 4 win type team on paper.
All right, well, 6-11 is like the best we can do, apparently, according to the NFL. Now, let's see if Mr. Clean has anything else to say about this. I can't even remember his name. Like, unironically, I can't think of his name, but he's bald, so I guess let's see what he thinks the Seahawks are gonna do.
Russell Wilson is no longer the quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. As a matter of fact, our stage manager is like, who's the quarterback? Who's it going to be? We expect it to be Drew Lock. And what does that all mean? Well, let's take a look. They're going to open up against Russell Wilson.
11th hardest schedule. That's like 100% because we're playing in the NFC West. I mean, the Broncos last year weren't great, but they're going to be a tough team this year. The Falcons suck. The Lions suck. The Saints were all right. I don't think that they're going to be an amazing team this year, but they could be good. Chargers, probably going to be a good team. Giants, going to suck. Bucks, I mean, Super Bowl guys, having a good time. Raiders, kind of good. Sometimes they play bad, sometimes they play good. Panthers suck. Jets, Chiefs. Jets suck. Chiefs are good. I mean, outside of our divisional games, it's like a 50-50 good team versus bad team,
You got to love the schedule makers sometimes. What an amazing game to start the season, although that will be...
He didn't even think about, like, oh, what an amazing game to start the season. Maybe, something will happen. The Seahawks know Russell Wilson. No, he's just like, what an amazing game to start the season. L. Come on.
A loss for the Seahawks. Probably a loss on the road.
Let's go down here, maybe.
At San Francisco. You got a game at home against the Atlanta Falcons. Get you your first win of the year. Detroit on the road.
He gave us a winning over the Falcons. Wow.
I'm going to take New Orleans on the road in this one as well.
He's not even thinking about it. He's just like, Seahawks losing.
So I'm going to go with the Cardinals there. The LA Chargers, a loss, but playing host to the New York Giants. Win there.
Whoa!
Against the Cardinals. You got 2 in a row. You're feeling pretty good about yourself.
We beat the Cardinals? Oh my God, Mr. Clean's a cool guy. It's Adam something, I think. But man, he said we're beating the Cardinals? Wow.
Got to play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is going to be a loss as you head off to the bye week. You return. It's not going to get any easier, at least not in the first 2 weeks. Las Vegas is going to take that one. The LA Rams, the defending Super Bowl champions, a loss. But here you go. Win.
Whoa!
The Carolina Panthers before losing to the San Francisco 49ers. You go on the road to face the Kansas City Chiefs. That
of course
is going to be a loss. Then you got the New York Jets. There's an opportunity for a win. Then you close it off with a loss. And here's the thing about the Seattle Seahawks. We talk about the quarterback situation, the best case scenario. And I'm talking about the best case. Drew Lock is the man. If you watch what he does, he excels at throwing the ball down the field. He's got Tyler Lockett. He's got DK Metcalf. There is something there. But the worst case scenario is that Russell Wilson was pretty good. Drew Lock isn't. And as I look at it right now,
I mean, he's right, but come on.
To me, I see 5 wins for the Seattle Seahawks as they go looking for a quarterback in next year's NFL draft.
Okay. So basically, the NFL thinks the Seahawks are going to lose to everyone except for what? The Giants. The Giants, the Jets, and the Panthers. That's who the NFL thinks we're beating. The Seattle Seahawks play the Steelers this weekend, Saturday. And after that game, basically seeing what happens in that game, I'll be making my predictions for the season. And yeah, I guess we'll see what happens there. But the NFL hates the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson's gone. There's no more like flashy, the guy playing quarterbacks. So the NFL hates us. But I guess we'll just have to see what the Seahawks do. I think we're going to prove some people wrong, but that's just me. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. With that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great day.